We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers, as we have a Summit Athletic Conference midweek here in the city of Fort Wayne, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson. I'll be calling your play-by-play. Excuse me. Appreciate you joining us as I'm back to the action. Finally, it feels good to be here at a gymnasium to support these high school athletes, and we have some of the best youngsters in the city, and you can see them on both sides as well. Some outstanding freshmen, sophomores, and then a top senior as well on the Snider girls side with Destiny Jackson. But I expect an up and down the floor type of ball game here tonight against Northside and Snider. Northside got their first win of the season against Canterbury. Let me pull that up here for you. That was a 60-27 win, so they moved to 1-15 on the season. They are 0-4 in the Summit Athletic Conference as we, excuse me, are starting to wind down this COVID-19 regular season as we're pushing along due to everybody's help, but we're back to the red, so that means no fans in the stands here tonight once again, so hopefully that will change soon, so at least the parents can get out here in the gymnasiums to see their outstanding youngsters. But back to this Northside club, they start two freshmen, Olivia Jones and Anaya Woodson, and then two juniors, Felicia Smith and Zara Nakor, who has outstanding size and can be a rebounding machine. She just gets tired sometimes because they rely so much on her rebounding. Rounding out the starting lineup is Marissa Lessler. She's the lone senior on the starting lineup, and just two seniors on this Northside Lady Legends ball club, along with Erica Lopez. But they'll run four freshmen out there. You'll have number one, Sissy Davis, and number two, Kara Smith, both freshmen that will come in as well. But watch for the freshmen for Northside, and Jones and Woodson really to be the catalyst for this Northside club here. Excuse me, here tonight against these Snider Panthers, who, I'm telling you what, an outstanding start to the season under first-year head coach Akila Sims has this program dialed in. Of course, they got some of the best players out of the 8th grade level coming here to Snider to play for Coach Sims. And I'm telling you what, they have a trio of freshmen that are outstanding. They all start for head coach Sims, and look no further than Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, the point guard sensation here in the city of Fort Wayne and the state of Indiana, no question about it. One of the top players you will see at the freshman level. We're lucky enough to have two of them this season, this year in the Summit City, with Tay Johnson out there at Northside on the boys' side. These two freshmen, with Jordan Poole, she runs the show. She runs the point for Coach Sims in her first year. Outstanding ball handling. Her ball handling is bar none. It is tremendous to watch. She is an outstanding player, is Jordan Poole. Can also pull the trigger from deep, has a patented little 3-step back move, a little a la Steph Curry. She's an outstanding basketball player. You're going to see her along with a freshman running mate and Destiny Craig. Destiny Craig, tremendous. She's an outstanding player, 5'10", and with all this attention on Poole and Jackson, she's really led this club in scoring here for is Destiny Craig, an outstanding player you'll see wearing number 3. Also, their lockdown freshman, and Nene Donahue, the freshman. She guards the best guard for the opposing club. It doesn't matter. Senior, it doesn't matter. Nene Donahue is a tremendous defensive player. Joining them with Destiny Jackson, the outstanding senior. This is going to be an outstanding season as it has been. Snider 3-1 in the SAAC and 7-4 overall. So now we are about set for our starting lineups. Now we'll go down for those. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups are in the books. Now we will pause and take a short break and come back with the tip right here from Kilmer Court Snider High School. This is SummitCitySports.com.
The Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set and ready right here from SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Snider will come out in the all-white, and Northside in the all-red. Starters, Felicia Smith, number 5. Olivia Jones, number 10. Number 11, Anaya Woodson. Number 33 is Marissa Lessler. And number 24 is Zara Nakor. For Snider, number 23, Tia Finnessy. Number 22, Jordan Poole. Number 2, Nene Donahue. Number 3, Destiny Craig. And number 4, Destiny Jackson. So we are set and ready. And here we go. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state of Indiana. No shot clock. And none happening there on the first possession for Snider. Man-to-man defense for both clubs. And look at Jackson on the overplay. Coach Sims not liking the pressure from Nene that time. You won't hear that often from the coach talking about her freshman defender. Tough catch from Felicia Smith, the junior, and they're going to get a foul early. Oh, that's going to be a travel. Yeah, you could see that coming. Travel called on the play. And it will be a turnover here for Northside. That's what they're going to have to stay away from, is limit the turnovers against this stingy Snider D. Here's Jordan Poole, the sensational freshman. So much things to look for number 22 in white. Here's Jackson in the corner, steps back for the 3-ball bucket. Destiny Jackson hits the first triple. That's going to go down for the Snider Panthers 3-ball. They take the 3-0 early lead, 55 seconds into it, and a timeout called over there by head coach Michael Wallace. And we'll stay right here, 30-second timeout variety. This is SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Top Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. at the Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at ProFedCU.org. Back to the action. 55 seconds into it. Timeout burn by Coach Wallace for Northside. After the 3-ball from Jackson. Full court pressure from Snider. You're going to see this all ball game long. Pressure and Smith in the backcourt was Jackson. Good push. Good ball right back to her. Put up and just short-armed it, But that was a nice bounce pass by Marissa Lessler, the senior. A little pocket pass. Just couldn't hit it, though. Could Smith. That one nearly thrown away. Look at Nene go get that ball. She's off to the races. Took a hit. Still finishes. Doesn't matter. 5-zip. Snider up. Nene Donahue, one of the outstanding freshmen, to go along with Tia Finney, Jordan Poole, Destiny Craig. They also have Sierra Sims and Samantha Ballman on the varsity roster that are also freshmen. So I'm no math major, but count them up. That's 6 of them. Freshman varsity roster slots here for Snider. That might be a good sign for you Panther fans. I don't know. Baseline 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Donahue. Donahue looks to push over the timeline. Good look. A little bit late on that. That was the right idea, but a little bit late. Looking for Craig down low, and Craig gets so many easy buckets in transition. As I mentioned, they pay so much attention to Jordan Poole and Donahue bringing the ball up the floor that Craig, she'll rim run 9 or 10 times a game where she'll have easy looks. That's why she averages double figures and the leading scorer. Here's Jackson. A little give and go with Finney. Here's Donahue. Good lob to Finney just off the fingertips. That's a good looking play, a little high-low. It was there for sure. Just couldn't connect. Smith looking inbound. As Woodson, great hustle from Lessler. Saved it, but on Snider's end. Poole looked down low to Jackson. A little hot to handle. Craig, shovel pass to Jackson. Good use of the pivot. Going to get a travel on Jackson, though, on that far side. Turnover for Snider, 5-0, 5:58 left in this first quarter. Big shout out, Athletic Director Steve Zimbo. Oh, he's an outstanding host. As Lessler that time just threw it away, no need. As Craig with the little floater, that one is a foul called. That will send Craig to the line to shoot 2. To the charity stripe now is Craig. Outstanding freshman. Her and Jordan Poole went at it in the city championship last year as 8th graders. And we were on hand. I was on the call for that one. It was an outstanding game as Destiny Craig, she ran the point for her middle school team. I'm telling you what, she hasn't even shown everything that she can do here in her freshman campaign for head coach Sims. No good. Finney, that is something you can't teach right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is length. That length just ripped it away from the core, who has good length as well. Finney, that's a difference level as a lane violation. Now Craig will get a second attempt at her second free throw, and she'll make them pay. 7-0, 3 minutes into this ball game. Full court pressure. Here's Woodson. Woodson, the freshman, the look ahead, knocked away. Good look to Nakor. Oh, how about that pass? A little reverse layup. Can't get it. Good idea, though. Olivia Jones, the freshman, number 10. A little reverse layup off the pass, and Nakor couldn't get it to go. Here comes Snider. Looking to go up double digits with the 3, and how about just pound it down low to Destiny Jackson for 2. You see Northside really erratic against this press. That's going to be a foul on Destiny Craig. Just a reach, a little bit late. We'll go out of bounds here near side right below us. 5:15 left in this first quarter. SummitCitySports.com. I'd like to see the lob to Nakor right there. I know Finney's around her, but yeah, feed her down low. I like it. The freshman, little baby jumper, no good. Rebound Craig. Craig the leak out. Craig, and that's going to be a foul on Woodson. That's going to be her second, I believe. That's a big call, as they need her on the floor. Definitely one of the slept-on freshmen here, in my opinion, in the city. And that's number 11 in red, Anaya Woodson. Ten-zip. Craig with another free throw. That's another thing she does extremely well, and that's shoot from 15 feet on a dead ball. Here's the second one. She just sets it in that shooting pocket, and that's why I shouldn't talk about a shooter as they're shooting free throws every time. Here's Jackson down low. Nakor came to help. Good job, Finney. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. Skip pass. Poole, three ball. Back rim, no good. Rebound. Comes to Jones. Picked up by Donahue. Jones, I like it. Jones showing you the handle. A couple behind the backs, a crossover, but Finney says no. The leak out. Craig, left-handed scoop layup. Come on. Destiny Craig. Craig now with 5. Jackson with 5. And Donahue with 2. That adds to 12. Yep, it does. Inbound here once again. 2 team fouls apiece. They've had trouble getting it in, though. Finn is a good read. Jump the passing lane for the steal. Poole says, don't come. I'll go left hand. Can't get it on the scoop, but we'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Will the freshman Jordan Poole. We'll be back out here on Friday as well for a doubleheader. That'll be my first doubleheader of the year. Wow, mid-January. And my first doubleheader for the boys-girls side in the Summit Athletic Conference. We'll be right here. Snider will host Homestead girls at 6 p.m. with the boys to follow. Talk about Homestead. My goodness, the boys undefeated. Luke Goody, Fletcher Lawyer. Outstanding club under head coach Chris Johnson. Maybe his best team. Not maybe, I think it is. It was 14-0, but the big win against Blackhawk Christian this past weekend. And I think they won by 12. It was like 72-60 or something. That will stay with Northside on the tip by Destiny Craig. So we'll be back here on Friday. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. out at Wayne High School. That'll be a good one tomorrow. As we'll head to Wayne. I'll head to Wayne for the first time this year. Will myself. As Wayne 1 and 2, they have some of the outstanding young talent in the city as well. Shabrio Quinn, Diaz. There's several players out there for Wayne I really am high on. And on the line, Craig may not have even needed to save it. Better safe than sorry. Well, these Snider Lady Panthers and this slew of freshmen. Oh, I like it. Little drop pass popped out and drains the bucket. I like that one a lot. Woo! Felicia Smith hits that 18, 19-foot jumper. They're on the board. 14-2. We're midway through this first quarter. That's number 12, Jaden Eastham, who just checked in, the junior. Also on the floor is number 21, Samantha Kabish. She's a junior. 5'11", brings in more size. And number 10, Nakai Boone, the senior, brings the experience and veteran leadership here. A little step back triple, no good from the freshman. Leisler, she's been impressive, or Leisler, excuse me, has been impressive. But Eastham with the rip and the layup. 16-2. But as I mentioned, we'll be back at it tomorrow at Wayne. 6 p.m. tip. Canterbury at Wayne. Unselfish to Destiny Craig, who laid it up with the left hand. Defense to offense once again for Snider. Sissy Davis has it taken away. Boone got it to go off the steal. Nakai Boone. That one knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Craig again. 2:52 left. 20-2 our score. Don't forget, Snider had a long quarantine break as well in December. Which they lost several games. Ooh, Jackson nearly got it. That's going to be a foul. The intensity from Coach Sims. I love it. Outstanding. I believe that was assistant coach Art Gregory. I don't know if you could hear that. That is one of the positives, or the only positive, I should say, with the COVID-19 restrictions and the lack of fans in the gymnasiums is you really get a feel for how these coaches coach, their staffs coach, how the officials talk, how each official interacts with different players. It's been a different look this year for sure, and I've seen a little bit of nuances you don't normally see broadcasting a ball game. How about that freshman? Beautiful move, Anaya Woodson. 20-4. Can Northside get a stop? That's one thing Northside won't do. They won't look at the scoreboard. They'll keep playing hard. Here's Kabish under head coach Michael Wallace. Well-respected coach. Jackson. Oh, tough move. Strong move from the senior. Under 2 minutes in the first. Woodson grabs it. Good look down low to the core, but even better defense from Kabish. Knocks it out of bounds. Finney and Poole are going to check back in for Snider. Back in for Northside is Olivia Jones. 1:48 left in this first. Inbound baseline here for Northside. Down lower in the core. And can't corral it. Knocked out of bounds once again by Kabish. Oh, they're going to say last touch by Northside, so we'll go to Snider. Good pressure defense. Led to another turnover. I have 7 unofficial. Here's Poole. Eastham. Wants a screen from Finney. Ooh, Eastham, nice little beautiful pocket pass to Finney. Eastham showing you the handle, and then the dime to Finney. Outstanding from Eastham. Smith. Eastham a steal. Poole the put in. Tremendous defense once again from Snider. Leads to the Jordan Poole bucket off another steal from Jaden Eastham. Poole with 4. Jones, baseline. Last touch by Snider. Will stay with Northside. 1:12 remaining. Baseline here for Northside, looking to inbound. Nakor look for a dive. Nice spin. Oh, waited another second. He had Nakor right at the block. Eastham with another steal, though. Here's Boone. Boone, the look ahead. Finney. Good pressure from behind by number 1, Sissy Davis, the freshman. This playing time here, the varsity level, and playing this top level competition here in the state of Indiana, here in Fort Wayne. This is going to prove to pay dividends. Mark my word for Northside. If they continue to keep these girls in their program and they can run with them 4 years, starting with this freshman class right here, I mean, you can build something here at Northside on the girls' side. You know, uphill battle, of course, with the likes of Homestead, the powerhouse, of course, Carroll and Southside, always right there. Now you add the youngsters and the outstanding young talent and coaching ability of Coach Sims and her Snider Lady Panthers. An outstanding coach out at Lewis. Kabish, nice use of the left on the post move. Come on. Kabish. Good look here. Woodson. Kabish, great footwork. That one may have been partially blocked by Finney. Came to Poole and a travel. Good call by this official near side. He had the same lane of eyesight as we had sitting right here up top on the walkway. And the core is going to check out. Smith inbounds Woodson. Woodson backs it out. She should be able to go right by Kabish. Go right by her. Oh, I don't even like the screen there. Look down low to Lopez. Knocked away by Finney. Finney just too long. As Lopez. Eastham. Had a little rim run. Couldn't get it to go. Lopez on the ground. So is Finney. And that's going to be a jump ball. Outstanding hustle by both those players. 12.6 seconds left in this first quarter. There has been 9 fouls in this first quarter. 5 against Snider, 4 against Northside. Here's Woodson, 11 seconds. Woodson, crossover on Poole. Picked up the dribble, needs help. Backdoor. Good idea by Woodson. Dribble drive, floater, just long. Rebound, Kabish. And that will be the end of our first quarter. Your score, 28-4. Snider absolutely rolling at home here against Northside in some Summit Athletic Conference. We'll step away. You're watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Kilmer Court, Snider High School. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. On the floor for Snider, Jackson, Poole, Craig, Finney, and Donahue. That's your starting 5. For Northside, you have Smith, Jones, Davis, the core, and Woodson. Woodson playing with 2 personal fouls, as is Jordan Poole for Snider. Finney, good catch on the baseline. Here's Poole. Poole, oh, whoa, come on. That dribble was insane. She did lose it at the end there, but, oh, little in between the legs in traffic. My goodness. Special player here, ladies and gentlemen, that we're having a chance to watch. And we'll get to follow here for the next 4 years. Jordan Poole. Over the timeline. Jordan Poole, another one of them always 100 AAU players for Bernard Hollins here in the city of Fort Wayne, one of the top AAU programs in the state on the girls' side. Ain't no question about it. Any AAU tournament you go to, there's multiple always 100 clubs out there. There's a lot of them on this floor here today, as a matter of fact. Shot out, always 100, Bernard Hollins. Olivia Jones, the freshman, with the pickup. Donahue, and that's a double dribble. I missed that one even. Fischel was right on it. And they'll inbound here near side. Will Destiny Jackson into Poole. Let's see what Poole wants to do here on this offensive set. Donahue pops out. Oh, good read from Smith. Couldn't get it. Donahue, good attack. Finishes the offensive rebound, put back, fouled. Wilson, Tia Finney, the freshman, to the line. Nothing but net for Tia Finney. Rattles that one home. 30-4. I'm telling you what, Snider, they may be thinking, oh, beautiful little ball fake and finish from the freshman Olivia Jones. Telling you what, these freshmen can play for Northside. Nakor, just a junior, so she'll be back as well. Here's Davis. Freshman had it ripped away from Craig. Destiny Craig, left-hand layup. Beautiful. Craig now with 9. She leads all scorers. Jackson with 7. Downloading the core. Finney, another deflection. Poole, the blind pass to Craig, to Donahue, and Nene Donahue with the finish. Unselfish Snider basketball. So hard to handle. I cannot wait to see these Snider Lady Panthers this Friday, 6 p.m. as they take on Homestead. That's going to be a fun one right here at Snider. Must-see TV, and then we'll have the boys thereafter. You'll see Luke Goody, Fletcher Lawyer, Andrew Leeper. Oh, good look to Finney. Easy finish from Tia Finney. She has 6, 36-6. Snider is rolling. 5:45 left in this second quarter. Donahue puts so much pressure. Craig, great overplay, and then let it go. And Donahue will pick it up for another steal and lay in for Snider. And they're going to back out this press. Will Coach Sims. Not trying to embarrass anyone here, but got to keep this edge here for her Lady Panthers. She knows it better than anybody does, Akila Sims. Snider, great. Nice unselfish play. Jackson and Donahue with the finish. 40-6, 5 minutes left. As I mentioned, don't forget it's tomorrow, 6 p.m. It's an early tip time tomorrow. We'll be live at Wayne High School as they will host Canterbury. From the volleyball attack line goes Jones. Can't get it to go. That one was long. Here's Poole behind the back. Instead of pulling up for the jumper, the look to Craig. Couldn't get it to go. Jackson, the putback, no. And Nakor with the rebound. Brought it down, and Jackson with the tie-up. Possession arrow will go to the Legends. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I cannot wait to see the matchup between between Snider and Homestead girls here this Friday at 6 p.m. Ayanna Patterson, one of the best players in the country in the junior class for Homestead. They had some players out there, of course, as always, under head coach Rob Parker. They'll be taking on these Snider Lady Panthers. In the game is number 54, Cassie Kyer, the junior. That one no good from Nakor. Gets her own rebound. Power dribble, put back, still no. Kabish takes it away that time. Here's Sierra Sims. That one knocked out of bounds. Sims is another freshman, number 15 in white. Also on the floor is number 32 for Snider. And Janique Weeks, I believe. That's 32 listed on the JV roster. Is not 32 listed on the varsity. So we're going to go with Janique Weeks as the official, having some conversations with the scoring table over there. We got a technical foul, and this might be a uniform issue with number 32. She's not on the roster. That's a technical foul. So it will be a technical foul on the Snider bench as Coach Sims and not thrilled about that. So either had the wrong number on the score sheet or not listed at all on the scorer sheet. Leads to the technical foul, and it will be the junior Felicia Smith to shoot 2. Midway through this second quarter, Smith, front rims, can't get it to go. Second attempt. That one back rims, and nope, can't get that one to go. So we'll get back to the action here. Shout out to the cheerleaders. They're in the building as well, rooting on their club. No fans in the stands, but getting it done. Shout out all cheerleading staffs and squads throughout this COVID year. They're having to deal with it too. Midway through this second quarter. Get a good look there of the cheerleading squad here at Snider. So no starters on the floor here for Coach Sims. She's going to finish this second quarter, I believe, probably with the majority of these players on the floor. And they're going to get a timeout. Coach Sims needed to get a timeout called with no starters on the floor. Need to talk about it real quick. And it will take a full timeout. So we're going to take a little short one with them here. You're watching SummitCitySports.com.
Always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during their entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditions, dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Back to the action. Snider on the floor. For Snider is Boone, Kabish, Weeks, Eastham, and Sims. Here is Sims, the freshman. I shouldn't say the freshman on this Snider team, as they have 107 of them. Good look. Nice flash by Kabish. One power dribble. The feed out to Boone. That's great basketball from your bench. That's going to make Coach Sims extremely thrilled. As Boone knocks down the jumper, 42-6. But a thought that I didn't finish about a minute and a half ago, I guarantee you Snider is thinking about the century mark in this ballgame. They are thinking about dropping a hundo. We did see it before my quarantine when Snider and Northside boys went at it. That was before Christmas, where Snider dropped 100. But that's going to be a great matchup. Speaking of Snider, they're a high scoring ball club under head coach Jeremy Roush, led by Carson Jenkins and Aiden Lambert. They are tremendous heart and the skill level on the work from over the summer. Telling you what, Snider, no one thought they'd be in any sort of winning stance this year, and look up, and they're 3-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference and 6-3 overall. On out of those 3 losses, they've all been close, ladies and gentlemen. So that Snider Homestead boys matchup this Friday in their second game of our doubleheader. You're not going to miss that either. I'm telling you what, Lambert or Jenkins, each one of those players can drop 30, 35 points in a heartbeat if they get going from deep. So problem with that, though, is the more you shoot, the more opportunities Homestead is going to have to shoot. And unfortunately for the rest of the state of Indiana, they got 2 Big Ten recruits. And the Luke Goody, Illinois commit, and Fletcher Lawyer, the Purdue commit. Lawyer just a junior, and Goody, the senior. And you have Leaper and Colpian. They got some players out there at Homestead, of course, as I mentioned, under head coach Chris Johnson, looking to make a state run. But we're going to see Snider and Homestead. Doubleheader this Friday evening right here for live from Summit City Sports. K-Bish, good turn over the left shoulder. Gets her own rebound and has it tied up with Smith. But K-Bish, good effort to go after that offensive rebound. 2:07 left. So we had 9 fouls in that first quarter. Now with 2:07 left in the second quarter, we've only had 3 more. So nice job from the teams cleaning it up a little bit. Kick out here. Sims. Little curl dribble. Kick out. Eastham. Jaden Eastham. That one a little bit short. Goes for her own rebound. Nakor pulls it out. Finds Jones. Jones. And that's going to be a foul on Boone. Nice strong take by Olivia Jones, the freshman. So we've seen good things, I'm telling you, from these freshmen. And pretty much everybody that contributes to this Northside club coming back. Besides Marissa Leisler. Back rim no good from Jones. 42-6 our score. That was the 7th team foul on Snider. So Northside shooting the rest of the way, but can't get him to go. I believe that's 0-6. Here's Boone. 2-3 zone from Northside. Here's Eastham. Comes to Sims. Sims calls out the play. 5'7" point guard here. That's a 2 just inside the 3-point arc. Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down by the freshman Sissy Davis. Finds Jones. Jones going to bring it over the timeline. It's a screen from Leisler. Instead goes opposite. The lob to Nakor, just a bit heavy on that look. Goes out of bounds. Will go back to Snider. 1:17 remaining. 42-6. Sims. Calls out the set. Weeks on the pop out. Boone. The bench for Snider saying, why didn't you go? No one came out on you. Boone pass it up. Nice screen and roll. Beautiful ball movement. 3 ball, no good. Nakai Boone with the offensive board. K-Bish, 16, 17-footer, no good. Rebound by Jones. She'll slow it, 41 seconds left in this second quarter. It's a screen from Leisler. Jones trying to find a core, not there. And another tie-up, it'll stay at that end with Northside. They'll inbound baseline. Will the Legends. The core. They tried to find her, then went to Leisler on the opposite side. It's knocked out of bounds. We'll stay at that end. 25.8 left. Here in the second quarter. That one knocked away, but it will stay at that end again. So many deflections for Snider in this ball game defensively. Been everywhere, been super active. Good look to Jones. Dribbled it off the leg, though. And what we got? We got a jump ball. Possession arrow. We'll head back to Snider. 19.5 left. I'm sure Coach Sims is going to look for the last shot. Eastham. Sims. Sims looking for that step back. 3 seconds left. Knocked away. Nakor. And that will be the end of the first half. Outstanding first half by Snider. They lead 42-6 right here on SummitCitySports.com. This broadcast brought to you by us. You can step away for 5 minutes. We'll be right back. SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. El Azteca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. So we're at our halftime break here still. Snider absolutely rolling here against Northside at halftime, 42-6. Still about 3.5 minutes left to go in the break. So we'll step away momentarily, get back and set up for the second half of game action. You are watching the Summit Athletic Conference right here from SummitCitySports.com.
About the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories and are excited to set the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Basketball is such a reactionary sport, and we talk all the time about your first 3 steps are the most important: powering out, exploding, the things that they're teaching our kids with changing direction quicker, getting a stronger core. Those things have been very valuable for our athletes. Everything that Parkview Sports Medicine has done has been very applicable to what we do on the court. We're learning how to control our bodies, and that's something that I think our girls have really benefited from. Some of our girls who had some speed and quickness now are becoming more explosive.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for our third quarter of game action. Northside will inbound. 42-6 is our score. Leading the way for Snider in scoring is Destiny Craig with 9. Destiny Jackson with 8. And another steal. Donahue with 8. Now make it 10 for Donahue. The steal and the finish to start this third quarter. And that's been this ball game in a nutshell, really. That has been the defense, the offense by Snider. As Jones, dribble handoff to Woodson. Woodson gets a couple of screens around the perimeter. Good little Crossover to the left hand. The jumper no good, but that's going to go down next year, kids. She keeps working on her game. Craig, beautiful look to Jackson and a foul by Woodson. Outstanding job, though, by the transition offense from Snider. As Jackson to the line. Jackson with 7 points. Make it 8 as she rattles that one home. Starters didn't play the second half of that second quarter. So the last 4 minutes of that second quarter were no starters as Woodson's going to check out with those 3 fouls. And Jackson to the line to shoot her second. And can't get the roll. Finney, strong board and the putback. Tia Finney. Finney has 8. Good catch from Jones. Ooh, a little reverse, no good. Nicole blocked by Finney, but a foul. I think she caught her right on the elbow a little bit. It was clean up top where the ball was, but it did look like she scraped. Zara Nicole, who will head to the line. Looking for her first points. High arcing free throw is good. (47-7). 7:13 left in this third quarter. Nicole, second attempt. That's a beautiful high arcing free throw from Nicole. Here's Poole. Haven't needed a whole lot of offense from Jordan Poole. She did have 2 fouls as well, so a little bit of foul trouble. Didn't play as much as normal. The lob to Jackson. Beautiful offensive set from Snider as Craig finds Jackson for the bucket. Donahue on the overplay, couldn't get it. And the take from Jones, that's going to be a foul on Finney. Now we'll get Coach Sims off her seat. Can't get that one to go from Olivia Jones, the freshman. 6:44 left. Jones, second attempt. That one good. Still a 40-point game. Here's Poole. Goes right by the defense, finds Craig, and that's what they do so well. Poole to Craig for the bucket. Majority of their buckets seems like it's been an assist prior. That's going to be a foul on Craig. A little too much contact. Sissy Davis hit the deck. Looks to be all right. She's up. Sissy Davis is going to have to check out since the coach came out on the floor, did Coach Wallace. So she landed awkwardly on that shoulder, it looks like. And Lopez will check in for her. 51-9, 6.5 left. That's going to be a travel. Looking to drive baseline. We'll go back to Snider. 6.5 left. Look ahead to Donahue. Donahue. They didn't come out on her. She got it nearly all the way to the rim. A little heavy on that floater. Finney. Nice dribble in traffic. Nicole comes down with the rebound. Threw it right in the hands of Destiny Craig. Leisler, good save. Great hustle. Here's Smith. Felicia Smith. Skip pass. Jones. Down low, Nicole. Nicole. Blocked by Finney. Craig picks it up. The one-handed look to Donahue. Reverse layup. That one no good. Battle for the rebound comes to Donahue. Finds Jackson. Nice little pocket pass up and good. Jackson now with 12. Leads all scorers. 3 players now in double figures for Snider. That's going to be a trap. Oh, they didn't get to travel. That was a block. Now Craig will leak out and put it in, and a foul and one opportunity for Destiny Craig. She has 13, looking to make it 14 here on a make. 5.5 left in the third quarter. So that's a good sign. The freshman Sissy Davis checks back in after that hard foul about a minute ago. Still holding that left shoulder. But back in, she's going to have to try to box out Finney. And does. Outstanding job by the freshman. That's a good screen, but it's leading her right into the defender with the sideline there. Craig, another left-handed layup on the leak out. 15 points for Destiny Craig. Here comes Jones. Guarded by Donahue. Look for Leisler. Jackson with the steal. Donahue, the left-handed layup. And timeout. Called on the floor by head coach Wallace. Full timeout, so we'll step away real quick. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just under 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Head coach Akila Sims going deep into that bench now, pulling all the starters out with this 50-point lead. Here's Jones. Good bounce pass in the core. Nicely done. Jones in the core for the layup. That's something you're going to see in the next year. Sims. No one came out on her. And that's number 32 in for Snider. That's Marjorie Ehrman, another freshman. Eastham, good take, and one for Jaden Eastham. Pushes it back to that 50-point lead, and Eastham now with 4. Looking to make it 5 with this free throw make. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight. 4.5 minutes left. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 6 p.m., as Wayne will host Canterbury. And then on Friday, we have a doubleheader. Snider will host Homestead girls at 6 o'clock, and the boys then to follow. Largest lead now for Snider's 51 points. There's Jones. Skip pass here to Woodson. Woodson's had to deal with foul trouble. That one knocked away by Nakai Boone. Boone finds Eastham. Eastham. Oh, good wraparound pass. Ehrman goes to Sims. Sims. Okay. Sierra Sims with the layup. Had a little ball fake. That got a smile from the bench. Just under 4 minutes. Here's Woodson. Shoots the ball. That one too heavy. Here's the leak out here. Ehrman, the freshman, on the freshman Woodson. That one blocked by Smith. Eastham, that's going to be a foul. 3.5 minutes left. That will send Jaden Eastham to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden Eastham. Lots changed since the Delasha Davis, Baby D days here at Snider, where it was limited roster-wise. But this freshman class has changed everything here at Snider on the girls' side, along with the transfer with Destiny Jackson coming over from Northrop this past season, as hitting the deck was Sissy Davis again. She's tough, I'm telling you what. Not huge stature-wise, but She is tough. The lob to Nicor. I like that. They need to do that more often, I think, does Northside. Lob out to Nicor. She's going to catch a majority of those passes. Here's Sims. Look to Ehrman. Ooh, may have got away with the travel. No. As Coach Sims having a word with the official. She wanted that bucket for her freshman. It's getting some varsity minutes here, Marjorie Ehrman. Number 32 in white. Here's Jones. Ehrman, great defense on the weak side. She wants a bucket. That's going to be a foul or a travel. That's going to be a bump foul on the core. Baseline inbound with 3:04 left for Snider. 55-point lead. Yeah, they'll inbound baseline here with Jaden Eastham. Right into Kabish. She just set up on the block. And then the easy layup for Samantha Kabish. On the nice inbound look from Eastham. Kabish with 4. And that's going to be a foul. Nakai Boone. Felicia Smith looking to inbound. Yeah, throw it right into the core. Needs to get in it. There it goes. Knocked out of bounds by Sims. We'll inbound here right below me. The look to Woodson. Eastham read that all the way. Another leak out. Can Ehrman get one? Got it. Marjorie Ehrman, the freshman, getting some varsity minutes with her first bucket. 2.5. Good look to Nicor. Nicor off glass. No good. Battles with Kabish for the board. Samantha Kabish comes down with it. Here's Boone. Turns it into numbers. Nicely done. Ehrman. 3. Got it. Marjorie Ehrman. And look at the excitement from her players on that far side. Here's Woodson. Good take, block by Kabish. 2:14 left. 73-11. Here's Sims. Picked up by Davis. Finds Boone. Now goes Eastham. Eastham. Little curl dribble. Floater. Can't get it. Woodson. Good board from Anaya Woodson, excuse me. Woodson goes with the floater. Back rim. And is going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. 1:52 left. Try to get these highlights out after the ball game once I get home. The back rim no good. Lopez checks in for Northside. Second attempt here for Woodson. Rattles that one home. Woodson with 3. Here's Sims. Yeah, Kabish had her sealed. Couldn't pull the trigger on the pass down low on the entry feed. Here's Eastham. Woodson on the hound. Now Kabish picks up the dribble, comes near side to Ehrman. Ehrman. The lob down to Kabish. That's great job. Recognition by the freshman, seeing the size advantage from Kabish. Kabish working the boards on the offensive glass, ripped away, and a jump ball. It's going to stay at that end on the possession arrow. 1:21 left in this third quarter. 73-12. Told you about mid-second quarter. I think Snider started to think about hitting the century mark. Eastham, nope. Rebound Woodson. 1:15 left. Smith. Jones hit the deck, was tripped up. Sims. Look here to Eastham. Eastham has Kabish down low. Nice scoop pass. Kabish can't get it. Put back no good. Rebound comes to Sissy Davis, the freshman. Left-hand dribble over the timeline. Crosses over to the right. Back to the left. Pull up. That one no good. Fouled her own rebound. No good. Sims. She'll bring it up. The look ahead. Ehrman. Kabish down low. Good post feed. Kabish mishandled. Now to Ehrman. Sims. Knocked away by Woodson. Finds Boone. Now to Eastham. 18 seconds. Eastham. Beautiful move. Jaden Eastham couldn't get it to go. Kabish offensive rebound. She's missed some bunnies. Just a little bit tired, I think. Now Sims picked up the dribble. Finds Ehrman. 3-ball. Ehrman, that one short. Eastham, but stepped out of bounds. 2.4 left. We'll go to north side. And that will be out of bounds. 1.7 left. 73-12 our score. Smith inbounds. And that's after the buzzer. That is the end of our third quarter. Your score, 73-12. Snider absolutely rolling. We'll step away momentarily. You're watching Summit Athletic Conference basketball from SummitCitySports.com. Ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Snider High School, Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers, as they are enjoying an outstanding game here. 73-12 as the starters back in for Snider. In a normal season, you probably wouldn't see this with that big of a lead, 61-point lead for Snider, but they were shut down for quarantine in December. They've missed some games due to the COVID-19 contact tracing and stuff, so, you know, I think it's kind of an understanding thing this year with the coaches that they're going to try to play players as much as they possibly can, even in some blowouts. You know, the kids deserve to get as many minutes as they can here in the COVID era here in high school basketball in the city of Fort Wayne. A big shout out to IHSAA. I mean, who would have thunk? We got through a whole football season and state finals, and now the girls winding down their regular season. Poole steps inside the three-point arc. No good. Rebound Jackson. She does great job on the left-handed put back and finish. But Destiny Jackson does such a great job of using her lower body to carve out space in the paint pre-rebound. And that's exactly what you saw right there from the talented senior. Heading out west to play her college basketball as she converts on the three-point opportunity. 64-point lead. Here's Sissy Davis. Hands to Jones and a timeout called by head coach Michael Wallace. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll step away real quick here. SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and 7:02 left in this fourth quarter. Snider on top by 64 here in Summit Athletic Conference. Snider looking to move to 4-1. Northside's going to drop to 0-5 after these 7 minutes are up. But Northside did get their first win of the season against Canterbury on January the 7th, 60-27. As Wayne will host Canterbury tomorrow. That'll be live on SummitCitySports.com as Jones couldn't get that one to go. Poole comes down with it. There's the dribble. Here's Poole. Quiet night offensively. She's been played with 2 fouls there in that first half. But just 4 points. Good look down low to Nene Donahue for the bucket. On the good look from Jackson. Player of the game. That's a tough one here tonight. I think maybe it's Nene Donahue with all the steals plus the points. That's 14 points, handful of steals and boards. Good hands by Finney. Comes to Jones. And out of bounds. Back to Snider. 6:11 left in the game. Here's Poole. You just back out of the way. She'll bring it up against any press. Poole goes to Jackson. Jackson, great look to Craig. That's a tough finish. Looking for a foul. Couldn't get it to go. Now comes to Jones. Just under 6 minutes. Dribble drive and the kick. Now back to Jones, and that's going to be a foul on Donahue. Inbound baseline, just the 6th team foul on Snider. Sorry, that's the 7th team foul. And the bonus is Northside. 1-1 here coming from Olivia Jones. Can't get to go, rebound Jackson. There's Poole. There's Jackson. The lob, nicely done. Ooh, a lot of contact, no foul. Finney, though, there with the putback bucket. 5.5 left, 80-12. Jones. Wants the handle, grabs it back up. Finney, tell you what, there's too much length there. Poole on the flare out. 3 ball from the wing. That one's right. Rebound, Finney. Another offensive putback up and good. Tia Finney with 12 points. Have 15 apiece for Jackson and Craig. 14 for Donahue. 4 players in double figures. That one from deep from Jones. That one no good. And goes out of bounds. Back to Snider. 4:40 left in this ball game. Jackson will inbound. Poole goes to Jackson on the wing. They're running some different offensive sets here as Snider. Oh, nice job by Donahue, the shovel pass. That is tremendous. Woo! 84-12. Ooh, my score's stuck on me. There we go. We got it correct. 84-12. 4:10 left. Jackson finds Poole. Poole. He's going to slow it. Midway through this fourth. Finney pops out, looking for Poole for an open 3. They didn't switch out on her, and you can't leave Jordan Poole open from deep. That triples up. 87-12. 3:45 left. Davis down low to Nakor. Nakor, skip pass. Woodson. Can't get that one to go. Rebound again by Nakor. Through it. Jordan Poole jumped the passing lane. 3.5 minutes left. This will probably be the last offensive possession for the starters. 87-12. Jackson on the overplay. Poole flares out, another three. Jordan Poole, 90-12. Poole now with 10 points after back-to-back triples. 3 minutes left. That's going to be a blocking foul on Craig. And to the line, shoot the 1-and-1 is Jones. So the starters check out. All 5 starters, all 5 score double digits. Tremendous. My goodness. 15 for Craig and Jackson. Finney with 14. And Jordan Poole with 10. Come on. And I like the game of this freshman here, 90-14, and she hits both free throws. Does Olivia Jones. Sims. Boone. She wants the dribble handoff to Ehrman. Ehrman, she backs out. Now goes Kabish. Kabish, hounded by the freshman, Sissy Davis. And timeout called by head coach Sims. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout. You are watching Summit Athletic Conference basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 90-14. Here's Ehrman. Ooh, they got Kabish on that roll. She was wide open. Now goes Sims on the wing. A little pick and roll with Boone. Got it. Nice offensive set on the pick and roll from Snider with Nakai Boone putting it up and in. I think every player that has played has scored for Snider. Yes, they have. Every player has scored for Snider. Serious. 2 minutes left. Ehrman, Boone, Sims. Good back cut from Kabish. Comes to Ehrman. Saves it from going in the backcourt. Eastham down low. Kabish. Lopez knocked it away. 1:41 remaining. Pop Kabish. Ehrman. Goes to Eastham. Eastham. Slithery move. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say last touch, though. By Eastham. Minute and a half. Olivia Jones gets it over the timeline. From the parking lot, that one short. That's the third or fourth one she's taken from the volleyball attack line. No good. Goes back to Snider. 1:22 left. Here's Boone. Ehrman. The screen, Sims. Oh, didn't even look at the cup as Kabish rolled. Had position. Eastham. Not looking for the shot. Obviously, Coach Sims has put a lockdown on this offense. 52 seconds. Boone. It's going to be a foul on Sissy Davis. That's the 7th team foul. Snider. Now into the bonus, and it'll be Nakai Boone for the 1-and-1. And Northside has to have players down there underneath. That one in and out. Battle for the rebound. K-Bish got the layup to go. K-Bish with 6. 40 seconds left. Three. Leisler. No good. And goes out of bounds. 31.4. And they're going to get the substitutions in. The last two players to play for Snider. Samantha Ballman, number 33. And number 45, the junior, Madison Folsom. 24 seconds left. Here's Boone. Ehrman. Near steal from Jones. Sims. Back to Boone. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. We'll be back out here on Friday for these Snider girls again. But coming up with the win in the Summit Athletic Conference, the Snider Lady Panthers, they win 94-14 to move to 4-1 in conference play. Player of the game would be the starting 5. We're just going to go with the starting 5 for Snider, all in double figures. Outstanding job by the head coach, Akila Sims. Snider Lady Panthers, as they will get set to take on the daunted Homestead Lady Spartans this Friday, 6 p.m. right here live from SummitCitySports.com. Until then, for Hunter Sosenheimer, I am Tim Atkinson. You have been watching Summit Athletic Conference basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care